Hey guys, Esdee here. So I'm probably going to do just a quickie tonight because I'm trying to sneak this in between loads of laundry. I have to go to the gym tomorrow night. Therefore, my usual Tuesday night laundry will have to be done today if I want to get to bed by 3:30 at the latest. So just quickie. Obviously didn't go to the gym tonight. Got my sleep, even though I had to get up at 8 to get my windshield repaired. Then I went back to sleep after they were done. Took care of that. Caffeine, again, not as bad as it was over the weekend, but I did have to have an energy drink. Well, not an energy drink, but the energy drink mix to kind of offset caffeine headache. When you have a whole lot of caffeine and then you stop having caffeine, it causes a headache effect. So, did that. Perfect on water. I was almost spot on with my macros today. I definitely got my carbs, my fat up there. Carbs were in thanks to, I made fun of them in my review a little bit for Nature Box, but I did eat some of the tart and tangy cranberry and apple mix, mostly because it was pure carbs. There was no protein or fat in there, so I didn't have to worry about adding on any other macros while I was getting my carbs up. Started my day with 2 Jennie-O turkey burgers, the frozen kind, seasoned. Now, something I want to point out, I'm really good about doing this, but some of you others out there might not be so much. Sorry about that, I think I got something in my eye. Yeah, that was lovely. Anyway, making sure you always look at the nutritional labels. Even if you use a program such as MyFitnessPal to enter in your nutrients, you need to make sure you're looking at the labels, because what you think you're entering is not always what you're eating. When I first looked up the Jennie-O turkey burgers, I came up with an item that was like 140 calories per patty. It had 5 grams of fat and 24 grams of protein. No carbs. Sounded great. However, looking at the box, I discovered it's actually on the box. So apparently these are 2 different kinds of patties. 200 calories, that's a 60 calorie difference. There are 15 grams of fat, that's 10 grams of fat more than I would have been expecting to eat, and only 16 grams of protein. Now, if I hadn't already planned my day around eating turkey burgers, I would have skipped the turkey burgers, but I really didn't have a whole lot of other protein sources on hand. I was terrible about not going shopping yesterday after the gym. I definitely amended that this afternoon, or this evening after work. But anyhow, so I had the 2 turkey burgers. I ran across the street to Jimmy John's and got one of, they call them the Unwich, which is like one of their subs, only it's wrapped in lettuce instead of on a roll. So that took out a lot of carbs. I got double turkey, all the veggies, Dijon mustard instead of mayo. It was fantastic. And the whole thing was only 160 calories, 8 carbs, 1 gram of fat, 29 grams of protein. So that really punched up my protein. Then, of course, by the time I got home, I had to have a protein shake, 2 scoops to make up for all the protein that I missed out on. And then I had a scrambled egg, like 1 whole egg with 3 servings of the egg mixer, egg whites. Just mixed together. Excuse me, those protein shakes get me every time. Do you guys have that problem? Belching a lot after a protein shake? I don't know what it is. But anyway, so, you put a whole egg in there because the egg yolk, actually, although it does have cholesterol and fat in it, it's the good kind of cholesterol and fat. So if you're going to be getting cholesterol and fat, it's better to get them from eggs than from beef or something else. So you do the good cholesterol and fat with 1 egg, and it gives it more of an eggy flavor. And if you're doing scrambled, like if you're doing egg whites as opposed to like egg beaters, it's going to look white and really fake looking, but if you throw an egg in there, it has a little bit of the yellow natural coloring to it. So, hit just about spot on. I was a little bit under in calories, a little bit under fat, a little bit under in carbs, but a lot closer than I have been at any time in the past. This whole day was a lot closer to being balanced than I have at all since I've started this, so I was very pleased with that. So that's pretty much all on the update side. I went to Walmart after work and I got boneless, skinless chicken breast, which I'm going to slice and sear and season in multiple different ways so that it's not like I'm eating the same chicken breast every time I go to eat chicken. I also got some turkey cutlets, which are, you know, almost better than chicken in protein quantity. And I got some, you know, I got some of that just for variety's sake. I got my eggs, I got my carton of egg whites, I got some more sliced turkey, because, you know, again, flavoring, the more different flavors you can incorporate to all the different things you're eating, the easier it is to work food in. Pretty much all I bought tonight was protein. I still have the broccoli. We still have other vegetables on hand here in the house, other fruits here in the house, so I'm not too worried about the other things, but I did discover in the canned food aisle of Walmart, in their canned chicken section, they had 3 flavors of Walmart brand canned chicken. It was, I want to say, sun-dried tomato and basil flavor, lemon pepper, and hickory smoked flavor. Like, all these were different flavors, and 0 carbs for any of them. So, you know, a lot of times you get the added flavors and sauces and seasonings. Like, I did see the, I think it was Tyson brand, I can't remember which brand it was that I saw this particular item in, but it was like in a buffalo sauce, which sounded really good, but had a whole lot of carbs per serving, like more than I would want to trade out for good fruits and veggies. So I got one of each of the Walmart brand cans, because I figured, give them a try. If they're any good, then it'd be a good thing to kind of keep on hand for last minute, oh my god, you know, I have to run out the door, I haven't made anything, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so that I'm not stuck like I was this weekend, where it was kind of like, well, what am I going to eat? I guess I'm not going to eat anything. Especially since I'm going out of town, you know, this coming weekend. I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time out of town, and, you know, my camera flashed or something. Hope that didn't screw anything up. Anyway, I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time going out of town, trying to work my workouts around going out of town. If I can find hotels that have gyms, then I'll do workouts at the gym, but I may have to check with Mike as far as alternate workouts using only dumbbells, although I do a lot of work anyway with only dumbbells, because I can't lift the barbell bar with stuff on it. But anyhow, and maybe even like a home routine for people who don't have access to any equipment at all. Now I check with him on different possible routines, because I really don't want to get stuck. For example, the weekend of July 4th, the 4th of July, I'm going to be out of town for the entire week, and I will not be able to guarantee that I'll have time to get to a gym, but I don't want to lose any of my progress. And while I know that that's right at the end of this program, I fully intend on continuing out afterwards, and if any of you are watching and you're part of the same group, if you're interested in maybe getting together a group afterwards, I don't know what Mike has in mind after we finish this 8 weeks, but the support and camaraderie, being able to talk to each other, you know, toss back and forth ideas, see how everyone else is doing, that's a great aspect of this for me. In the past, I've always tried to kind of go lone wolf on everything. While that's not, you know, an impossible way to go, it's just a lot easier if you have other people who are, you know, in the same boat you are. And so that's pretty much wraps up my my diatribe for today. I'm going to sign out of this so I can upload it, go finish my laundry, and then I'm going to load up my video game from the weekend and try and see if I can spend an hour finishing up things there. If anyone wants to drop in and chat, I may be doing a quasi-nightly gaming thing on my Twitch channel. If I'm in there, you can ask me any question you want, any at all. It doesn't have to be related to the game that I'm playing. Just, you know, life questions, food questions, cooking questions. I don't care. I like to talk. But anyhow, that channel is twitch.tv/SDR, ESDEEAR. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So, that wraps it up. I've rambled enough. I gotta get going. Love you guys. Until tomorrow, Esdee out.